Shalom, Kahalo Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai Ba'ashem Kodash. Double honors to the elder apostles and elder bishops of GMS, including the elders that came before them that taught us His truth. Shalom and salutations to all the brothers out pushing the word of truth and in sincerity, the hopeful elect tabernacle of David. All right, this lesson is going to be called "The Time Has Come." All right, here it is. We have Davos, Switzerland, jumping up. I did a lesson yesterday proving what that thing leads up to. All right, what's going on? You got Klaus Schwab out of his own mouth that the C-HIP is coming. This was in 2016. Last year at Davos, you had Pippa Malmgren talking about blockchain and the new system. This year, yesterday and today, they're talking about new system, new system, new system. What new system? Okay. This new system. Okay. The C-HIP. So let's get the C-HIP real quick. Go ahead and start it out. The time has come. The time has come for, see what's going on? Davos wasn't a thing, let's say 3 years ago. They weren't coming out and making videos, right? I could type in Davos and videos will come out showing, what's going on at their proceedings. And this is all dog and pony, right? We'll do that in a minute. Let's see. Let's read this. Revelation 13. We all know that it's called the MOTB, but we all disagree on what it is. And the Most High set this disagreement up in the spirit, okay? Why did he do that? To show who his chosen are. Out of all the camps, okay? The Most High set this up years ago, a decade, let's say decades ago, all right? Why? Because eventually this will be used to show who the Most High's chosen prophets, the actual true prophets of the Lord are, okay? And that's what we're going to show. Revelation 13 and 16, and he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a charagma, right? We're the only ones that go in deep with it. Charagma in their right hand or in their foreheads, and that no man might buy or sell, save that he had the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name. Okay. That's the charagma, all right? The Most High put the Spirit on the elder apostles, right, to go in deep and be able to prove all things. All right? So there it is. Now, again, the Most High put the Spirit on his chosen, right, to single them out, to separate them from the other Israelite heads, if you will. You got Nate, you got Zabak, you got Yohana, all right, and no disrespect on names or whatever, okay? We're just going to show and prove. All right, so I'm going to try to keep this as short as possible, all right? Now, we'll observe the years. 3 years ago, 2019, right? This was right about when the Capri Sun started in Wuhan. But anyway, things were normal out there, all right? Now we're going to watch this transaction. This is Zabak at HOI, right? And Zabak, who goes back to One West, I believe, is going to say, right, it's spiritual. We believe it's something spiritual. He's going to say it's not. All right, this. Zabak says it's deeper than the C-HIP. So he disagrees, right? And it's on record. See, and we're supposed to do these videos to show, right, who's right and who's wrong. The Most High left a record, He left a sign. He left these tokens. These are tokens of what? Of what is coming. Okay? Because it's here now. All right? Here we go.
Yeah, but see, like I said, brother, we don't agree with that. We agree that we see that as more so spiritual, having a mark in the mind, accepting the philosophies and the doctrines and the religions and the ways of the society. That chip is just something physical. We more so see that as spiritual.
Mary like me, a little lady. Joseph a man.
Yeah, we understand all that, but we understand about the scanning and all that. We understand that, but what we're saying is they're already scanning your credit card. They already scanned it. They scan the products. The products technically got a chip on them already. They got a barcode. When you go to any store now, you scan a damn loaf of bread, and it goes through a scan because they already got a barcode. That's the same technology as the chip. The only difference is if you put it in your body, and common sense should tell you not to put anything in your body. But if you take the chip out of your body, you no longer got the mark. So no, what happens if you remove the chip? You don't got the mark no more?
All right. There you go. There's one. And that's this brother Defendant for the Truth. All right. He used his video. It's hard to find these things nowadays. All right. So there's HOI. Let's get ISUPK. All right. They can come right out. Now, how long ago was this? These are the heads, by the way. These are the heads. Okay? Look at this. All right, now listen, we're going to try to keep this short. All right, 8 years ago. Okay? Is that 2014? ISUBK, Army of Christ. The MOT to the B is Christianity. Wow. Okay, so they're going to make everybody on the planet be Christians? That doesn't make any sense. Anyway, we're not here to discuss what the MOTB is not. We're here to discuss what it is, and the time is now. They're about to show, right? When they come out of Davos, this meeting on the 20th, they're going to do a large campaign of indoctrination on the C-HIP, and they know it. Nate knows it now, so he's preparing for his moron moment. Okay, the moron moment.
The mark of the beast. They say some RFID chip. But we're going to get it out of the Bible. That's a lie, according to the Bible, man. That's a lie according to the Bible. Give me Revelation 13. Let's start Revelation 13 and 13, man. Gonna bring it out, black man, Hispanics and Native Indian. The truth according to this Bible, man. Read Revelation 13 and 13. And he doeth great wonders. And he doeth great wonders, man. Who is it speaking about that doeth great wonders in this place, man? Who doeth great wonders in this place? By what means? It's going to describe a man. It's going to give you the characteristic of a man. Read. So that he maketh fire come down from heaven. So that he maketh fire come down from heaven, man. Who makes fire come down from heaven, man? Who named the missile the Hellfire missile, man? Who named it that? The white man. The white man did it, man. With all his drones, his Predator drones, his F-16 bomber, his stealth bomber, his warships. He made fire come down from heaven, man. Read it again from the top. And he doeth great wonders, so that he maketh fire come down from heaven on the earth. On the earth, man. He dropped bombs. Who dropped bombs on him?
Can you get to the point? What did you say the point was? But you're dilly-dallying. You're trying to get somebody to...
Hiroshima and Nagasaki. Who put that fire on that earth, man? The white man. That's who did it, man. Who did it across St. Tulsa, Oklahoma? Who bombed those black, innocent black people, man? The white man did it. He made fire come down from heaven, man. And why is it a miracle, black man? Because we ain't never saw it before. You hear that bomb coming down, man, whistling coming down, and drop, you hear that boom, you want to crap your pants, man, right where you stand. Because you were scared to death that that bomb hit you, man. You were scared to death. Read. And the Son of Man and deceiveth them that dwell on the earth, and deceive them that dwell on the earth, man.
We got to get to the point.
Man, he makes you suffer, man. Read. Amen. And he calls it all, both small and great, rich and poor. Now it's going into it, man. It's getting to the meat of it. We're going to get from the top. And he calls it all, both small and great, rich and poor, bond and free, to receive a mark in their right hand. Then he goes to rich countries, poor countries, small countries, and push his democracy, his philosophy, his Christianity on them. And if they don't want to do it, what does he do, man? He starves them. Take a look at Haiti today, man. Take a look at Haiti today.
Going off right there.
Haiti is a perfect example of what the crimes the white man has committed across on the face of the earth, man. This image ain't no innocent white boy. This is a devil, man. This is a thief. This is a murderer on the face of the earth, man. And you don't want to worship this man, you are going to have to suffer, man. You're going to have to make mud pies. You're going to have to eat the grass in the ground, man. Go across state Haiti and see how these people are suffering, man. And now they are examples to other nations who don't want to get down with America. If you want to get down with America, what do? They put embargoes on you, man. They put embargoes on you through IMF or the UN.
So he just said that the MOTB is an embargo. It's Christianity. So he just said it's two things, an embargo or Christianity.
That's what they're doing across there with Russia. What they do with Russia today, they're putting embargoes on them, stopping Russia from trading. Why? Because Russia don't want to get down with American philosophy, man. Now don't get it right, don't get it wrong. We don't give a damn about the Russians or the American white people. We want them to go to war. We want to see whites kill whites. Why? Because they stand back and watch blacks kill blacks, Hispanics kill Hispanics.
Okay, so he gave his testimony on what the MOTB was. He said that it's not the CHIP, that it's Christianity, and it's an embargo. All right, we can watch more, but it's not going to change. So there's ISUPK. All right. And now, here we go with this. The infamous Nate. Okay. And this is just classic. All right. This is the most classic clip in Israel. All right. So this is 4 years ago. Aisha Yasharallah. We in June. Ain't no microtrips. It's June. Leave IUIC immediately. So we're just going to play a little bit of this. All right. Because what we're doing is we're showing and proving. All right. Now, what's particular about this, we're going to show the flip-flopping and the double-mindedness of this snake here. All right. He's going to adamantly say, right, years ago, has zero to do with the CHIP. Now, we're going to watch a slow slither and creep back into the Moron moment. All right. And the Moron moment is speaking specifically of there ain't no Jacob's trouble, which came out of his mouth, right? And I couldn't find the clips. I need to go in deep and look for the clips of the first Moron moment, because they were in Jamaica, I believe it was, and they were going back and forth, and the Jamaican pastor broke down. He shut Nate down and cut him all up and said, oh yeah, there's Jacob's trouble. And Nate says, there's no Jacob's trouble. There's no Jacob's trouble. And then, of course, Israel came against him and exposed him and rebuked him. And then a year or so later, Nate comes out and says, well, if you would have heard what I said, moron, which is the moron moment. He changed up what he said. So now we have him already sneakily. He knows he has to do it in stages. And we're going to show the first stage of him creeping, slithering to his moron moment concerning the sea hip. Okay, here we go.
Give me that. Who got it? You got it, Isaac?
Deuteronomy chapter 18, verse 22. When a prophet speaketh in the name of the Lord, if the thing follow not, nor come to pass.
We in June. Ain't no microchips. It's June.
Now, Nate said, specifically, ain't no microchips.
In there. Whew, that wasn't so bad. It was a slight pinch.
We in June. Ain't no microchips.
Okay, that's all we need. I mean, this is a beautiful video, right? All the way down to the beat that they put behind it, all right? So 4 years ago, I shot Yasharala. Go watch that, all right? Now, here's what I want to get to. Okay, so there's Nate clearly saying, ain't no microchips, right? All right, so with that, we go here. Okay, and this is today, I believe, 3 hours ago. The brother, GMS Inquirer Early 2. Such a stupid, not thoroughly thought out breakdown. What is this? Oh, okay, yeah. Now listen closely what this guy says. Let me see. I think they started from the top. Let me see.
The mark of, who remembers what the mark of God is? Raise your hand. The seal of God, the mark of God. Who remembers what it is? Raise your hand.
Ezekiel 9:4.
What is the seal of God?
That's the mark of God. It's the laws.
The laws. Okay. Now I'm going to ask you another question. It's an easy question. If the mark of God, the seal of God is the law, what is the mark of the beast?
Sin.
Oh, very good. Thank you. I thought you were going to say something else. I thought he was going to come out with a microchip. I said, if this guy comes out with a damn microchip. Now, I'm going to clear that up because we went over last week about digital currency. And, you know, Esau has plan A, B, and C. They might throw a microchip out there, but that's not.
He might what? This is the beginning, the slick, slithery slide towards the moron moment. Okay, this totally contradicts ain't no microchip. Listen again. Okay, it's very important. We went from ain't no microchips, period. Well, this contradicts that. He's sliding in because he sees what's coming. Okay, and I believe this whole thing was set up. You could tell by the way he's asking the question and the way this guy is not responding the way that they rehearsed it. Okay, they rehearsed this whole thing so he can bring up the situation of microchips so he can begin, right, a slow, slick moron moment. All right, listen.
Out there, but that's not the mark of the beast. Sin is the mark of the beast.
So
Everybody got that?
okay. So he said sin is the mark of the beast. Watch the slow slide.
Question. If the mark of God, the seal of God is the law, what is the mark of the beast?
Sin.
Oh, very good. Thank you. I thought you were going to say something else. I thought he was going to come out with a microchip. I said, if this guy comes out with a damn microchip. Now, I'm going to clear that up because we went over last week about digital currency. And, you know, Esau has plan A, B, and C. They might throw a microchip out there.
They might throw a microchip out there. Ain't no micro. They might throw a micro. Ain't no microchip. They might throw a microchip out there. A double-minded man is a snake-toothed liar. Okay? This is the slow creep towards the moron. I never said that, moron. I didn't mean that, moron. Right here, I'm saying something entirely different. Okay? I just wanted to show that. Then he goes on to say what he believes is Now, this is about number 10 on his list of what the MOT to the B is. Okay.
But that's not the mark of the beast. Sin is the mark of the beast.
Boom. Everybody understand that. Leading you straight into the ditch.
Got that? I hope y'all taking notes. Take notes.
We are taking notes. All right, so let's go ahead. Now, what does this mean? Okay. What does this mean? When all the heads of all the camps, right? All right, let's get this. And the rest. Listen close. Romans 11 and 7. What then? Israel hath not obtained that which he seeketh for? Right? Salvation. But the election hath obtained it. Who? The elect. Right? We understand what this is. We understand what our salvation is dealing with. Right? How does the mark of the beast deal with salvation? Because if you take it, you ain't going to be saved. Okay? Point blank. There are penalties, right? Like a grievous sore, the wrath of the Most High, right? And you ain't, right? If it's sin, then we're all doomed, all right? But here's the point. But the election hath obtained it, and the rest, HOI, ISUBK, IUIC, whoever else, they can't see it. Why? They're blinded. Why? If the blind lead the blind, this is, if you're in any one of these other camps, all right, let them alone. Leave IUIC. Matthew 15:14. Let them alone. They be blind leaders of the blind. And if the blind lead the blind, both shall fall into the ditch. Okay? They don't have a chance unless the Most High pulls them up out of that thing and they get on board. Okay? Now, let's go to Ezekiel. Well, we'll leave that. We'll save that for last. This is 2nd Ezra 6. And 20. Let's see. Started 18. And it said, Behold, the days come that I will begin to draw nigh and to visit them that dwell upon the earth, and will begin to make inquisition of them what they be that have hurt unjustly with their unrighteousness, and when the affliction of Zion shall be fulfilled, and when the world that shall begin to vanish away shall be finished, then will I show these tokens. Okay? What tokens? These prophecies. All right? And we, the men of GMS, right? Or part of GMS, we understand this. We see these tokens. What token? The MOT to the B. The book shall be opened before the firmament, and they shall all see together. Okay? This truth through the satellites. Okay? What tokens? These prophecies coming to pass. All right? The 100% truth, the understanding of how to get the hell up out of here. All right? And there it is. And these children are talking about coming into the truth. Right? And getting out there and speaking these words. Hey, the MOTB is a see here. Oh, but over here, this camp says something different. Why? Let's go to chapter 7. And 26, behold, the time shall come that these tokens, which I have told thee, shall come to pass, right? And the bride shall appear, and she coming forth shall be seen, that now is withdrawn from the earth. Okay, hey, what tokens? The M-O-T to the B. What is it? Okay, they can't see that, right? It's coming to pass right in front of everybody's face. Watch the video that was made yesterday. I made a video yesterday going into Klaus Schwab in the meeting that's going on right now. What are they over there talking about? Okay? Right? Anyway, okay, so move forward. Let's go to 16 here. The tokens. Some people can't see it, they're blinded. 16. So, what's going on here? As these people are proven wrong, what people? ISUPK, IUIC, HOI, these top camps, right? WFI, right? Then shall they be known who are my chosen, and they shall be tried as gold in the fire. Okay? Let's do something. Let's do this. Watch. World Economic. Let's do this. Watch this. You think these devils don't know, right? Who's got the truth and who don't? They're watching closely. Let's run a search. Apostles of GMS. What do we got? What comes up? Look at this. Look at this. Apostles of GMS. Do you think the devil don't know who's got the truth? What do you think? I'm gonna get this. Where'd that go with that? Bear with me. I'm doing a little side work here. Yeah, the point is that right now we're in that time. We're in the time of the great separation of who's got the truth and who don't. And a little leaven leaveneth the whole lump. And this is more than a little leaven. When you're talking about the MOT to the B, this is more than a little leaven. Period. All right. So that's what comes up when you type in the apostles of GMS. Look at this. That's a majestic photo there, right? And it is what it is. Hey, the Most High knows what he's doing. Let's read that again. Then shall they be known who are my chosen, all right? And they shall be tried as gold in the fire. Let's get this real quick. Many Many are called, right? You got ISUPK, and everybody came from one West, right? For many are called, but few are chosen. Who's chosen? Right there. Then shall it be known. How? Well, who's been saying, going all the way back, that the MOTB is the C hip? Who's been saying that? Right? There's a separation going on right now. We're in that time. We're in that time of what? Of these elites, all right? They have to push that thing. That's what's coming out of Davos right now. What's coming out of that meeting? It's time to push this thing. All right? Now we're going to close here. We're going to close on Ezekiel 33. Ezekiel 33 and 33. Let's get KJV here. These tokens. Ezekiel 33 and 33. And when this cometh to pass, right? Lo, it will come, then shall they know that a prophet hath been among them. All right? This is it. We're in this time. Right? And it is what it is. Say what you will. All right? Who else has said that the MOT to the B is the C hip? And you got a couple of stragglers. You got a Sakari, right, who came out of GMS. You got, I think Bubble Eye Blackfish might say that, but we all know him and his fallen angel doctrine. He's way off. All right. Then shall it be known. What? Then shall they know what? That a prophet hath been among them. Then shall they know who are my chosen. All right. So it's pretty simple. All right. Now, keep your eyes open for the moron moment coming from Sneaky Nate Snaking, Nathaniel 7. All right. So with that, we hope that the elect were edified. You brothers and few sisters with that, shalom.